on the counter, glass rings on the wood. A song I barely notice, but it hits harder than it should. Bartender wipes the silence like it's just another spill, but I'm drowning in this quiet that the whiskey couldn't kill. There's lipstick on the matchbook, torn in half and thrown, like her goodbye was scribbled in a language I've outgrown. The fan spins like a slow dance with a lover long gone cold, and the clock forgot to tick here like time just won't grow old. Ashes on the counter, echoes in the glass, every sip a slow surrender, every memory comes to pass. Play that blues line low and hollow, let the reverb catch the pain. Ain't no future in tomorrow when the past still feels like rain. There's a coat left on the bar stool, been there for a year. Some say it was a drifter's, others swear he disappeared. I wear my scars like cufflinks and my sorrow like cologne, and the guitar cries the verses that I never say alone. Ashes on the counter, echoes in the glass, every sip a slow surrender, every memory comes to pass. Let the strap weep soft and lonesome like a man who's lost the flame in a room of lost beginnings where no one recalls your name. Leave the lights down low, let the vinyl hiss and fade. Raise a toast to all the moments that the silence never saved. Ashes on the counter, and a name I never said. Just the blues and one more bourbon, and a heart that won't play dead. The clock strikes slow, the night's worn thin. I'm nursing shadows on the rim of my gin. Neon flickers like a faded dream in this smoky bar. Nothing's what it seems. Last call reverie, pour me one more time, where the whiskey whispers secrets in the rhyme. The guitar cries low with a sweet soft moan, and I'm lost in the night, but I'm not alone. Empty glasses tell stories in the dim of lovers lost, and chances on a whim. The bartender hums a lonesome tune while I chase the echoes under a half-lit moon. Last call reverie, where the past still roams in the hum of strings, in the heartache tone. Each note bends slow like a fading sigh beneath the amber glow of a midnight sky. Guitar weeps a long, soulful line, trailing off like a sigh in the dark. The night drifts on, the crowd fades away, but I'm still here where the blues choose to stay. With every chord and every glass I raise, I'm living in this slow whiskey haze. Last call reverie, hold me close and tight through the smoky haze of the fading light. Let the guitar sing and the whiskey flow in this quiet bar where the lost souls go. Soft, lingering notes. Dusty boots on a creaking floor, whiskey bottle by the door. The night's alive with whispered sighs underneath the smoky skies. Rust and resin, blues in the air. Guitar cries a slow despair. Every note like a memory's flame, burning soft but never the same. Barkeep pours another round, silent stories without a sound. Lonesome chords in a dim lit space find their way to a broken face. Rust and resin, blues in the air. Guitar cries a slow despair. Every note like a memory's flame, burning soft but never the same. fades slow, the bottle's low, in this quiet place where the lost souls go. Strings sing softly, shadows blend, in whiskey's arms I find my end. Rust and resin, blues in the air, guitar cries a slow despair. Every note like a memory's flame, burning soft but never the same. Soft guitar trails off with warm analog warmth and gentle reverb. Under dim lights where shadows play, a bottle's warmth takes the cold away. Strings hum softly, a sweet lullaby, in this quiet bar beneath the midnight sky. Velvet nights and whiskey tides, where the heartache in the music hides. Guitar cries with a slow, sweet moan, and I'm not alone in this fading tone. Glass in hand, I watch the smoke swirl, lost in the dance of the vinyl world. The barkeep smiles, a knowing glance, in the stillness the night starts to dance. Velvet nights and whiskey tides, with a heartache in the music hides. Guitar cries with a slow, sweet moan, and I'm not alone in this fading tone. Guitar bends like a sigh caught in the breeze, notes dripping with emotion. Time slips slow, like the pour from the glass. Memories flood, but they never last. In every note I find my peace, in the blues and the night's soft release. Velvet nights and whiskey tides, with a on the bar stools, faded pictures on the wall. The barkeep lights a candle like he's setting up a stage, but no one's dancing anymore. Just ghosts and quiet rage. She left her scent in bourbon and her voice in vinyl grooves. Now the records skip like heartbeats when you got nothing to prove. A matchbook full of numbers that don't dial anymore, and I'm sitting here rehearsing what I should have said before. Curtains closed on Bourbon Lane. No applause, just pouring rain. The spotlight fades, the drink remains. Every note still hums her name. So I'll toast the past and curse the flame. Curtains closed on Bourbon Lane. No, the shadows wear their hats low, the bottles wear their dust, and I keep pouring questions into glasses I don't trust. The solo on the Strat cries like a memory in chains, bleeding reverb in the silence where her lipstick still remains. Curtains closed on Bourbon Lane. No applause, just pouring rain. The spotlight fades, the drink remains. Every note still hums her name. So I'll toast the past and curse the flame. Curtains closed on Bourbon Lane. Delay like distant thunder, every note soaked in soul. So draw the blinds and dim the light. I'll drink alone with what feels right, in a bar that time forgot to name. Curtains closed on Bourbon Lane. On this worn out floor, another glass, I'm asking for more. Slow notes drift from the amps hum in this quiet bar where the lost souls come. Where the memories flow, echoes bounce on the wooden walls, faded pictures of forgotten calls. Guitar licks laced with a vintage tone, carving stories in the night alone. Last drop blues in the smoky air, electric strings cry out my prayer. Pour me a whiskey, smooth and slow, in this old bar where the memories flow. Last call's near, but I'm not done chasing shadows till the morning sun. Whiskey's warm and guitars cry. Keep me floating through the night sky. Last drop blues in the smoky air, electric strings cry out my prayer. Pour me whiskey, smooth and slow, in this old bar where the memories flow. Guitar fades in one. The bar's half empty, the night's still young. A cigarette smoke in the air, it's hung. Whiskey drips like memories in my glass. Each sip a story of the moments that pass. Rust and rhythm in the heart of this place, where the past and the present wear the same face. Guitar wails soft with a lonesome cry, echoes of the night under a faded sky. The jukebox plays a slow-moving tune beneath flickering lights of a tired beneath flickering lights of a tired old moon. Barkeep nods like he's seen it all before. Lonely souls drifting, always wanting more. Rust and rhythm in the heart of this place, where the past and the present wear the same face. Guitar wails soft with a lonesome cry, echoes of the night under a faded sky. Reverb-soaked guitar licks trail off into silence. Shadows where the light won't go, and a voice in the glass saying, take it slow. This ride cuts deep like a whispered sin, and the bar hums soft where the past begins. Velvet shadows and rye keep me warm through the ache. This old stool don't judge, and this silence won't break. Every note from my strat sounds like a goodbye, floating in smoke under whiskey sky. The jukebox flickers, stuck on some B-side blues, while the barkeep wipes down yesterday's news. I light up a memory, let it burn down slow. A face I forgot, but a feeling like it knows the words I won't say. No last calls here, just time slowing down, like a record spin at the edge of town. I ain't looking for nothing, just a place to fade in the hush between drinks, where the blues are made. Velvet shadows and rye, that's my kind of prayer. No heaven, no hell, just the smoke in the air. I play till the dawn taps its foot on the floor, and the bottle runs dry, but the song wants more. There's a ring on the wood where her glass used to rest, and a shadow on the wall wearing her old red dress. The fan spins lazy, humming low and dry, while the jukebox moans like a man too tired to cry. It's dust and bourbon echoes floating in the air, like a broken down prayer no one dares to share. Each note I play bleeds through these smoky tones. Yeah, I find peace in pieces here among the stones. She said goodbye slow, like a train pulling out, left me with nothing but whiskey and doubt. Now I play to the ghosts with this six-string truth. Every fret holds a scar, every chord knows my youth. It's dust and bourbon echoes ringing through the floor, from the stool she once danced on, now she's there no more. And the bar stool creaks like it's missing her sway, while the night leans in, taking my soul away. It's dust and bourbon echoes ringing through the floor, from the stole she once danced on, now she's there no more. And the bar stool creaks like it's missing her sway, while the night leans in, taking my soul away. Each note drips like candle wax down the neck, drawn out, sorrowful, beautiful. Now the ashtray's full of promises that burn, and this bottle's the only friend that ain't turned. But I ain't angry, just slow, low and warm, like vinyl hissing after rum's been torn. It's dust and bourbon echoes in a room full of sighs, where the laughs once lived and now only goodbye lies. Let the blues roll out through these analog moans, 'cause some hearts don't break, they just turn it. Flickers on the cracked bar top, glass half full, but the memories won't stop. Whiskey slow as the clock unwinds, echoes linger like forgotten lines. Midnight pouring lonely strings, the way the guitar like a fading tear in this quiet bar. Nothing's clear. Smoke drifts lazy through the empty air. Bar keeps not like he's always been there. I play these blues with a worn out hand, trying to find peace where I still stand. Midnight pouring lonely stream, the way the guitar softly sings. Every note drips like a fading tear in this quiet bar. Nothing's clear. Guitar cries like a whisper through the haze, fading slow. Last call calls, but I'm not ready yet. Lost in the sound and the silhouette. The night goes on with a gentle sigh. Underneath this bourbon sky, midnight pouring lonely strings, the way the guitar softly sings. Every note drips like a fading tear in this quiet bar. Nothing's clear. Soft lingering guitar notes melt into the night's embrace. Neon flickers on the worn out floor. Glass half empty, but I'm wanting more. Whiskey whispers tales of time gone by in this quiet bar where the shadows lie. Slow burning nights under amber skies. Guitars crying out in soulful sighs. Pour me one more, let the moments fade in this smoky room where the blues were made. Barkeep nods, he's seen it all before. Lonely hearts knocking at his door. Strings been soft with a vintage cry, echoes of a lonesome lullaby. Slow burning nights under amber skies. Guitars crying out in soulful sighs. Pour me one more, like fire fading into sleep. Last call's coming, but I'm still here, lost in sound with no room for fear. Whiskey's warmth, guitar's gentle hum, till the night ends and the morning comes. Yeah, slow burning night under amber skies, guitars crying out in soulful sighs. Smoky room where the blues were made. The mirror's got a crack, but it still reflects the light. She paints her lips in silence like a movie from July. The leather booth is bleeding where the vinyl gave its gold, and I'm sitting here with shadows, just the bartender and toad. The ceiling fan keeps humming like an old forgotten prayer, and the lights drip down like honey on her whiskey-colored hair. She left behind her perfume and a pack of Lucky Strikes. Now the night tastes like regret and neon city lights, velvet smoke and cheap champagne, love gone dry in a midnight rain. Pour me slow and tune that Strat, let it moan where memories set. All I need's a low refrain, a velvet smoke and cheap champagne. Some men chase salvation, some chase a one-night flame. I chase the sound of heartbreak in a 12-bar blues refrain. And when the crowd gets quiet and the bourbon hits just right, I find her in the tremble of a minor chord at night. Velvet smoke and cheap champagne, a sip of sorrow, a kiss of pain. One more song before we fade into the ghost this barroom made. Let like it should. Strings are crying, soft and low, telling tales only the night would know. Glass shadows dance in the fading light, electric blues bleed into the night. Pour me freedom in a smoky swirl, lost in the echo of a restless world. Barkeep's eyes hold stories deep, pouring comfort for souls that weep. Guitar bends with a soulful cry underneath the midnight sky. Oh, glass shadows dance in the fading light, electric blues bleed into the night. Pour me freedom in a smoky swirl, lost in the echo of a restless world. Without words, drifting soft through the humming third. Last call's near, but I'm still here, drowned in silence in liquid clear. Every note a tender sigh, till the dawn breaks the night sky. Glass shadows dance in the fading light, electric blues bleed into the night. Pour me freedom in a smoky swirl, lost in the echo of a restless world. Warm guitar trails off in vintage haze, melting slow into endless days. There's a flicker in the corner where the neon barely glows. Ashtray full of stories only the bartender knows. My coat smells like midnight, my hands like smoke and sin. Pour me one more echo, let the slow blues begin. This stool's been my preacher, this glass my only prayer. I talk to ghosts and bottles when nobody else is there. A jukebox hums a memory from a record scarred with time. She left in the summer, but she's still here in my mind. Neon dust and whiskey dreams, burning slow like low guitar screams. Every note a wound, every sip a sigh, let the night just bleed on by. dust and whiskey dreams. That's all I've got, or so it seems. The ice melts like old promises. In this amber sea I sail. I chase a softer silence, but these bar lights never pale. The world spins out in circles, but I just sit and sway. With 6 strings in my shadow, I drink the dark away. Neon dust and whiskey dreams, burning slow like low guitar screams. Every note a wound, every sip a sigh. Let the night just bleed on by. Neon dust and whiskey dreams. That's all I've got, or so it seems. Imagine a slow, expressive bend on the bass string, long reverb trailing like footsteps in an empty street. So if you find me faded where the lonely shadows stream, I'm just drowning gently in a whiskey dream. Neon dust and whiskey dreams. Neon dust and whiskey dreams. It's 1:15 midnight. I'm the last soul left in here. Bartender's wiping down the wood with a tired, lonesome cheer. There's a half-burnt cigarette in an ashtray of regrets, and my shadow's dancing slow to a jukebox full of debts. There's smoke in my glass and fire in my veins, pouring old memories like a slow, sweet rain. Every drop tastes like a dream I couldn't hold. Yeah, the night's still young, but my heart feels old. The neon hums like a lullaby over whiskey-stained floors. I keep staring at the door, hoping she'll walk in once more. But the stool beside me stays cold, just like her last goodbye. I play a solo on my scars while the bottle runs dry. There's smoke in my glass and fire in my veins, pouring old memories like a slow, sweet rain. Every note from this guitar knows where I've been, bleeding out blue lightning through 6 silver strings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a voice crying through the storm, smoking slow through analog amps. Sun's gonna rise soon, I ain't ready for the light. So pour me one more truth, make it deep into the night. 'Cause in this bottle's bottom I find a little peace, where the silence sings soft and the heartache gets released. There's smoke in my glass and fire in my veins. I toast to the lost, to the love and the pain. In the echo of blues, I finally understand that some ghosts don't leave, they just learn to dance. Sliding down the neck like falling tears. Late night whispers in a smoky room. Fingers dance on strings beneath the moon. Glass in hand, the world fades away. Guitar hums where shadows play. Whiskey moonlight pouring slow and deep. Electric licks that make the heart weep. In the quiet bar where time stands still, I'm lost in sound. I'm chasing thrill. Barstool stories written in the air. Sipping silence with a gentle care. Notes been long in the analog hay. Burning salt through endless days. Whiskey moonlight pouring slow and deep. Electric licks that make the heart weep. In the quiet bar where time stands still, I'm lost in sound. I'm chasing thrill. Strings weep slow like a midnight confession. Every note a sweet obsession. The last sip lingers as the dawn draws near. Melodies fading, but the feel stays clear. In this bar where the night feels right, I live and breathe the whiskey moonlight. Whiskey moonlight pouring slow and chasing thrill. Flickers low like a tired memory. I'm holding on to this glass like it's holding on to me. The jukebox sighs an old tune from '63, and this worn down stool knows every ache in me. It's the last call for the lonely, last drink for the blues. One more round of silence, one more shot of truth. I ain't searching for heaven, just a place I can fall. So pour me that whiskey and dim down the walls. There's lipstick on the rim from a ghost that's long gone. She left more than her scent. She left a half-played song. Now I'm talking to bottles. They don't talk back, but they sure do listen to the things that I lack. It's the last call for the lonely, last song for the pain. Let the smoke curl up slow like a midnight train. Ain't no preacher in this place, just a barroom confessional where my sins get drowned and my hopes get professional. Guitar solo, last song for the pain. Let the smoke curl up slow and the midnight train. Ain't no preacher in this place, just a barroom confessional where my sins get drowned and my hopes get professional. Guitar speaks when the words just can't. Bartender's tapping his watch, but time don't matter here. I'm chasing down ghosts with Bourbon. The neon spilling colors on the whiskey-stained floor. I'm sitting where she left me, staring at the door. The ice in my drink melts slower than time, and this solo on my soul won't fall in love. and warm maple wood. Ain't love, it's just a song gone wrong. But I keep playing like she's right here all along. Another round of silence, another night gone dry, still chasing that echo I never caught in her eyes. Neon spilling broken glass, I toast what we lost. Raise this glass to the music and count. Night haze, the air's so thick, whiskey flows slow, the clock ticks quick, neon glows dim on this worn out stool. The bar's my refuge, the night's my fuel. Smoke rings and slow drinks drifting through the air. Guitars cry, lingers lost in a stare. Every bend tells a story of hearts worn thin. In this quiet place where the blues begin, the bartender's eyes hold 1,000 tales of broken dreams and midnight trails. I play these strings like a fading prayer, hoping to find solace in the smoke-filled air. Smoke rings and slow drinks drifting through the air. Guitars cry, lingers lost in a stare. Every bend tells a story of hearts worn thin. In this quiet place where the blues begin. Guitar moans softly like a whisper carried on the wind. Hours slip by like sand through my hand. But here on this stool I try to understand the taste of the night, the ache in my bones. In this bar where the whiskey sings alone. Smoke rings and slow drinks drifting through the air. Guitars cry, lingers lost in a stare. Every bend tells a story this quiet place where the blues begin. Soft guitar notes fade into the hum of the night. The wind's blowing tight on a rusted neon sign. This bar's seen more heartbreak than bottles of wine. My boots are sticking to this floor of spilled years, and every drop I drink don't wash away these fears. It's a whiskey rain on chrome, rolling down the past. Each sip a slow goodbye, each memory built to last. I'm driving through the dark on a song I can't erase, with the blues in my mirror and the night on my face. She left her perfume floating in the smoke-filled air, and a half-lie whisper tangled in her hair. Now the stool beside me holds nothing but space, and a ghost in a dress I still try to chase. It's a whiskey rain on chrome, and I'm soaked to the bone. These strings cry louder than I do when I'm alone. The solo plays low like thunder in much stressed. A slow motion heartbreak I just can't forget. Let the strings morning reverb like midnight tears hitting tin. Bartender's looking like he's seen this show before, but he still pours the storm like a poet of the poor.